Hello, everyone. Hello. So we will get started here soon. Hello, everybody. There we go.
We already touched on this matchup heading into the pre-game, the pre-show rather, and now we once more will.
Hold on, y'all. I'm setting some stuff up.
But first, I have a very important announcement to make.
Okay.
That's right. Yes, did you remember the skins in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
Well,
we have a winner?
Guess
Got a
what?
winner.
We do have a winner.
Whoa.
Listen, man, listen. The community for the Toronto Defiant showed up. Over 8,000 submissions.
There we
That's
go.
right. So they earned it. They won it. And
Hello,
they
everyone.
custom
Welcome
spray
in. Hello,
in-game
Lucas.
for their
Hello,
team.
Cookie.
So it is really
Hello,
cool.
Nick or
I'm very
Umbra.
excited to
Welcome
see.
in.
Fantastic colors as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Janie, as always, welcome back. Sean, welcome back. Hello, Lisa. Winton, Overwatch. I agree. Hi, Senji. Welcome. All right, so we will be giving away some Overwatch League codes during this.
People are considering them generally the team to beat. Scrimbucks, right?
I think in the past we've done them in between maps, so we'll probably end up doing something similar.
Depends on can you got what it takes in the match. I mean, that's a question because on the other side there's no easy opponent here.
All right,
No, I think the Vancouver
Into the
Titans
game.
this season, they have been impressing everyone. Now, I think there were a lot of questions for these players coming into this.
So,
almost every position.
we're actually watching the Battle for Canada today, which is actually super
They got a pretty
exciting.
good grasp on the meta we saw prior to the 2-week break. Now the question is, how will they look like in the current meta? How will it translate, and how will they fare against the Toronto Defiant? We haven't seen either of those two.
Oh
teams
yeah,
play.
completely new meta, right?
So making
It's gonna be so
predictions is obviously
exciting.
50-50 coin toss. So now the big question is, are we
True.
buying into Scrimbucks?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes, I am. No,
Wait, how do they know?
personally heard
How do they know the
that other
Scrimbucks?
people
Who
told
told
him.
them?
Don't hedge your bets. Don't hedge your bets on my friend. You got to fed for yourself, so don't let me fed for you.
But I had nothing to go by. Like,
Seriously,
I
who
don't get to
told
see
them?
those screens, and, like, you talk all big behind the scenes, like
I've heard big things. The
Sources
people have been
told me.
saying.
The people
What if I've
word
been
on the
gaslighting
street.
you this whole
Yeah.
time?
You might have. And now everyone knows. But yeah, I went with Toronto Defiant. I'm just gonna buy into this. I made it a
Hold on
close one
here.
so I can pretend that I knew. I almost
Smart.
picked it.
That's
Yeah.
good hedge. Good hedge.
Thanks.
I have been gaslighted for so many times the past seasons. I will not. No more. I won't
Done.
believe in this, all these Scrimbucks things until I see it. Right?
Danny
I'm
is
going
not
with the
having
Vancouver
it.
Titans. They looked good prior to the break, and I'm betting on the Vancouver Titans to continue on their run. Toronto Defiant, I don't know. They could be good in scrims. Does that really translate into how they perform on stage? We'll have to wait and find out.
I mean, he's not
I think
wrong.
that's a very much a fair point. I did go with the Toronto Defiant. I mean, I've heard from sources, shall not be named, but I will also say we heard
Dang,
we
they
have some
just
even
they
Luke-
all have like their
Luke was
own
incredible. Before
like
him looked like a very strong team.
sources
So for
on
him
like
to say
who's gonna
that
win.
Sermajet is the best ARI from his perspective means a lot from a team that's that good to
Yeah, but then
be
question
showing
is,
respect.
how often will they be playing in Ari? Because she's not been a standard, like
Agreed.
a must pick
Yeah.
thus far. I think the teams have shown us that there is very well a lot of compositions outside the realm of Iliari to go with. So
Depends on the map, but I mean, Sermajet is in though. He is in on this opening map, so I think we will likely see. It'll be probably a double flex support comp, right, with Majed and Ultimate.
Double flex support. Okay, you guys want to know the secret on what people are playing?
So it looks like the chat has also bought into the Scrimbucks. I don't know where they got them from.
Where'd you guys get the information from?
Are you just spreading the word on the street, or like an apostle
Maybe it's.
for
I
the
mean,
Toronto
who
Defiant?
knows? Who knows?
You guys want to know the
Of
secret
course,
meta?
They believe.
They
But, I
believe.
mean, Toronto's had a resurgence lately. I don't think
Yeah.
it's crazy to believe in them,
Yeah,
regardless
no.
of Scrimbucks.
I mean, we want to see a close game here, and I hope the two teams will
Okay.
deliver. And
Secret-
something which always
secret
delivers,
meta
of course, the cast
that we're
is
gonna
going
see,
really
okay,
well.
is gonna be like
Mitch and Matt.
Orisa,
You guys buying into the
like
Scrimbucks
Genji, Soldier, sometimes some Torb, sometimes some Bastion.
Because I heard, like,
And we're gonna see a lot of, like,
Bastion comps.
at least Toronto is going to play a lot of Aramori or Yari BAP. So it's completely different from the last meta that we saw. Like completely different. We're going from like the Winston Tracer Sombra on a brig right into like Arisa.
Maybe things have changed. You know, Jake just sending those people into, you know, they're getting
here we go.
protractors out, they're plotting. You know, they're
I love how like the Titans are so smiley.
Okay.
Whenever their game starts, they're just so giggly and so smiley. It's so cute.
Come out and be awesome. I think the way that the Defiant probably changed their look is like Surma Jed playing really well on Alamari.
That's the new support. She's already in pro play. Yeah, she is.
She the same look, right?
I think that's like a big reason that they put her out when they did is so that she would be like available to play for like
I think we should vote on that. I think that's such a cool idea.
Like playoffs, which is soon, right?
Surprise of the year, I think, is watching the player that he sang has apparently been the whole time. And now is showing that.
Now that's a handsome support player right there from Vancouver. That's what I'm saying. Handsome guy.
Very different metagame though, but like I feel like they could really do no wrong here. That's an exciting prospect when they're paired with Sugar Free, Punk.
I was gonna have iced coffee today for our co-stream, but I didn't end up doing that. So
this team for me, like I don't see any reason to be predicting against them yet. But Toronto, have they been working on this Arisa-based composition? Can they get in line?
Oh my gosh. What map is this? Is this WoW? I hope they don't start in the ball. Okay, so I know for a fact that like, okay, you see the Arisa Sim Tour, or I guess Echo now. I know for a fact that Uprising, or not Uprising, oh my gosh, what year am I? Titans has been trying to like play counter comps to them. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see if they're able to actually like counter. It's cool that they're still playing the monkey though on Ilios well.
The Torp, outside of being just very generally strong right now, it's kind of frustrating.
Hi Lucas, welcome in.
Wants to try to wrap around and put pressure down, but from long range you can't deal with these turrets, and he's saying embodies that right about now.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult for anybody to dive, right? Like, the Titans, if Punk is
oh my god,
with like an Arisa there.
The Iari up on this high ground is so scary. That pylon's broken for Echo too. Like, it's so good.
Using that pylon for him and Spectra. Try and force him back.
Yeah, and not in a great position to heal many of his teammates.
God, Torb is so annoying.
From that position.
For like the Titans DPS.
The assault rifle at more middling ranges, so hoping I guess to top up.
Okay, Nano Heesang. Good to see you here too. Let's go Titans. Let's go Titans. Yes.
We'll have to back out, but has built up that duplicate and again dispatches the turret. But
oh my god.
It's a shot from Marjed. Claims that kill, and both DPS for the Titans are down for the count.
Yeah, and I mean, that's
this is
how you
tough.
See how devastating it is to try.
I'm trying to think if
like really nice,
this map and Ilios Lighthouse is going to be tough for them, I think. That window's kind of suspicious? Okay, this might be mean, but every time I look at Ultraviolet's camera, he's literally playing with his mouth open. He really be breathing.
They're making very slow progress. It's 55% already. An outburst for Sir Margin to create a little bit of spacing as Punk dips his toe onto the point now. Captive Sun, no connection here, but it gets some distance, but Punk saps him for the high.
Interesting.
Ground, rather. He's saying dupes a Torbjorn here.
Ah, they're just trading.
Oh, well, he's going to get the ult here, just going to throw it anywhere. He's going to get a kill with it, so... But is this enough to end up flipping? You still have Hydron here, who's pretty healthy. I mean, look at everything they got to do.
Oh my gosh, he just got beamed.
Hydron does get a few players low before he falls, and it's still a
okay, Nanoblade soon. We can win with Nanoblade.
Getting rid of Heesang while Heesang's head was turned elsewhere. Sugarfree also not able to assist in that moment because there was a bloody Torbjorn turret in the way. He had to clear that before anything else. Nakaluji go for a javelin spin, looking for Crimzo with that throw. No connection now, and Immortality.
Okay.
Maybe Sugarfree to some degree, but is still able to find a kill. A lot of deployables picked up in the kill feed with the
Hello, welcome in.
on janitorial duty here, but it's enough with the rest of the
Let's see if Lenny can send Defiant on a sugar-free diet. Nice. Nice. That's good.
Nanoblade, you're able to flip it here, which they do, and this will actually be the Molten Core used by Hydra, and they're going to actually sound barrier and try and push on in. They want to try and finish these players off.
Oh my god.
It's a big spend here, but the Defiant are posturing and spending some of those ultimates they built up themselves.
It should be hard for Toronto to take space here, like once Titans is controlling it.
Kind of take stock of what the Defiant have coming in, right? They ended up just using the Tor Bolt. Don't have a duplicator in it, but like an Amp Matrix, and then Sermagid should actually be able to build up towards this Ilario pretty fast, as just doing tons of damage and just passive healing.
Immortality field again. That is going to keep Marjet alive as Punk came calling once more. Ultraviolet doing well to keep the team topped up, even getting some healing on the airborne target of Spectra. But here comes the pushback from the Titans.
Oh my goodness.
Now it's sugar-free landing right on Marjet's
That's such an important fight to win.
Finally going to be pushed right on out.
We really want Toronto to be in the one fight territory.
Like Sermagid dies, but just a few kills come in here from the Titans as they'll let Punk take some damage from the Torb turret, allowed to build up towards this Nano. So now you have some Nano options, right? You have Heesang, and then you have Punk as well. Hydron switches over to the Tracer. I think this is actually probably a good thing for the Titans, right? They don't have to deal with that Torb anymore.
Yeah. Tracer, I wonder why they swapped Tracer. Maybe to
pressure down Heesang and Crimzo, of course.
yeah, I think they're trying to like pressure the Ana more with the Tracer pick.
Margin here playing from a safer alcove as Sugar-Free wants to converge on the back.
Get punked. Wait, how did UV kill? That's such a bad kill. Wait, the UV kill onto Heesang is so terrible. Because he had copy.
Faith also in a compromising spot.
Yeah, that's hard.
I wonder if Sugar-Free just didn't have dash available. Kalush seems very confused by that. But we'll see as we go into that. So first round played.
Yeah, no overtime.
I actually thought the Defiant, with some their new looks, obviously, that a lot of other teams are using, looked pretty strong there.
Punk said, nah, we're on to the next point. I freaking love Punk. That was a really close, map, especially like first map.
Good old environmental kill.
So this is the look for the Defiant. A lot of teams are moving in the direction of Orisa and that Ilari. Kalush looked pretty good there. The Titans playing something a little bit more classical. Albeit with the Genji in the mix, but the Lenny Genji is something to be feared. Make no mistake, it's going to be Diva for Punk this time around. Kalush will reciprocate. Marjet still fancying the Ilari.
Is Diva now?
There we go. I'm happy with that.
With the high mobility, access to high grounds here. Sugar-Free still on the Genji, so a lot of teams have been running Genji to pretty good results, but I think Soldier up on the high ground here, with just putting down consistent damage, allowing Spectra and Kalush able to finish it off, could pay off pretty well. As I say that, it is Punk with some help of Faith, just getting to the high ground and just taking out the Ana and the 76 right away.
Yeah, Vancouver have an extra DPS that can of the dive.
Well, that's cool.
Echo and Diva can all pile on in up there. Even Faith can get a piece of it, while Crimzo sits back and maintains a good line of sight.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Something a bit more flexible. So Hydron goes to the Tracer, but the ability to transition, I guess, between high and low ground won't be improved. But having someone on the point here to draw people back like he is now, probably something that Defiant are looking to leverage.
Yeah, but the Genji does offer the ability to access that high ground way easier than Tracer, right? Tracer can put pressure.
Too bad I'll have to miss my first watch party in ages on the second family commitment that day. Oh no!
Yeah, with the Tracer, right?
I have to miss it as well. I have a tournament that day, unfortunately. Okay. Copy Ilari, or as the Titans call her, Larry.
Now, no access, of course, to the Bionic Grenade. That wasn't a choice.
Copy Larry.
But still, the Ilari pick.
Heesang is so good.
Gotta get the shots, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, self-healing pylon up on the high ground, and then some long-range beam in there from Heesang, but still able to flip the point back. But that percentage that Toronto got, that's like nothing, right?
Oh, congratulations! That's so cool, Lucas.
Hydron getting the point and nobody
Weddings are fun. Weddings are so fun.
So not the worst thing here for the Defiant.
Martin is hunting for a backline.
Okay.
Sees the deflect there from Lenny. Knows he can fire to the ground and get some splash damage.
We have Nano Blade coming. Ooh, Nano Punk. I respect that.
Oh, very close. I mean,
Nano the Diva.
detonator there, but Sugar Free's having to get back and get some help. And it's
Oh!
a rail without connecting across the map. Punk can't get back into the mech and goes for the self-destruct. Kalu
I can't believe
for which to regain
he did that.
capacity.
Yeah, you don't get that kill with the Captive Sun, but Sugar Free just gets so low that he's.
I can't believe he did that.
And kind of play with Punk at that point. Punk is just the only one there. He's got the benefits of the nano boost, but still would have loved your Genji in that situation. He's saying
Would you like
He's won.
to phone a friend? 50-50?
He's
The
won.
audience?
He's fine. He's fine. He's good. He's good. And he's not good.
You know what they say, man?
Why?
Yeah. You know, losing is learning, Mitch. I'm sure he's.
I guess they got point flip,
right there.
so like I guess it's okay. Touch.
Reconstruct his frontal cortex from the splatter on the ground. I'm sure he'll be back in the fight. Sugar Free has to get out there.
No Nano.
There's no one behind him.
Kiri.
Yeah, why don't you do some?
I guess
a
he
breakdown
just
of that
can't
fight?
live?
He's saying just kind of floating on the opposite side of the map.
I wonder why he swaps
had an
to
impact on them losing
Kiri.
that one.
I would suggest that if there was any benefit for any period
Poor
of time, it's
Heesang.
marginal at best. How about that?
Oh man, you gotta put that analysis in your reel. I mean, that was tough too right there.
Ultraviolet. Well,
Okay.
he's up the edge of the
We got Ultraviolet.
Woo! Let's go, Lenny.
Wasn't given much of a choice, really.
It's
Running with
Lenny
the balls, except that he
time.
Just came too fast as Punk bears down upon him. Fangs and horns bared. Takes him over the edge. All right, so Vancouver are back in control here. Sugar Free does spend the blade in order to do so, but keeping a sound barrier in the next fight.
Okay.
Gotta give you
Crimzo
some
just
sort of-
randomly kills Kalush.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Like,
you have the
what?
duplicate here for the Defiant, and you're gonna have the Captive Sun. Maybe you actually go for like a Kariko one. You know, a duplicate potentially is a. Oh,
Don't know about that one, Chief. Samajin! Okay, can use that outpost to get back in position.
Ah, this is so scary.
Was used there for the Vancouver Titans. It looks like the
Did he Ajax?
Insufficient. Spectre finds two in their both backline. Is that?
Oh, this is so close.
Vancouver squad. Spectre though gonna get knocked out.
Oh,
no! The of that is final.
No
Shed
touch.
skin that he claimed for
Maybe
himself, but
Faith
now the
can
Vancouver
touch.
Titans have nothing to work with. Faith will
No.
try to touch here, but he's saying cannot quite get to the point. Looks like they're
Oh,
in a
so
good shape here to take their first lap of the
close.
series. It will be a Defiant win
Okay.
on Ilios.
Crimzo did tell me that Koth is going to be kind of like sus-ish for them.
Playing that 76 at the
So-
start there, round 2 to playing the Tracer, I think definitely
It's okay.
made a big impact. And I mean, Sir Majed being able to play the Ilaria at a really high level. I mean, definitely
That was
scared
so
me going up in
close.
the sky that high, you know, especially when you're going up against like
Okay.
Diva and Echo, right?
Intermission.
Characters, but it also seemed like it would like a little bit of a distraction, right? As both players beeline for him and everybody else able to pick up some kills.
Okay.
7-3.
While we are waiting, I have some Overwatch League codes to give away. So I will be dropping the codes into chat. And actually, let me let Twitter know real quick that we're giving away some codes.
For your second map of the series, expect to see even more of this echo play from Spectre and Heesang.
Giving away Owl token codes. Join now. So I will be dropping them into chat. Like one at a time. First come, first serve. Good luck. Where is our at? I'll probably do 2 to 4 this intermission, and then after we'll do what we did before where we played games for them. Yeah, so this break, I'll just drop them in though. I'm like not really in frame. There we go. All right. We have a multitude of codes to give away today. Good luck, all. Good luck. And then after this break, we'll play games for them, okay? Promise. All right. We'll do 3 this break. Matches resume in 1 minute. They usually need a warm up against similarly skilled teams. Yeah, I agree. I think Titans had something like a like it was like a 80% or 90% win rate on escort maps. But then they moved escort maps to being the last map type in Owl. So they only get to play escort if they go to a map 5, which is crazy, right? So what can you do? So we'll see. I think it's, if they make it to map 5, they're good, right? But it's about not getting, you know, trying to stay in it that long. So we'll see. All right. The League of Overwatch is back on. Okay, I can't lie. The Toronto, like, roster reveal is so clean. It's so good.
Well, with big, large Kaluge at the charge, the Toronto Defiant show up in our first map of the series. Ilios looks pretty good. We get
That's what I get for touching stuff.
from our teams, right? We get Winston versus Orisa in that first map. As you know, Pump trying to throw it back to somewhat of a previous metagame with Sugar Free on the Genji.
Okay.
So that was fun to watch, and he definitely was able to have.
I really like NYXL's roster intro vid. Me too. I do too.
Often in Barney we go with the expectation, I guess, that some of these picks might.
I so hope we get to host a grand finals one of these days. Me too. In Vancouver. That'd be so fun. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Especially with, like, you know, Titans being the Canucks. Definitely. It would, because, like, they have the arena to do it.
There's another layer of. Does it? Oh, yeah, yes. There's another layer of protection here for Sugar Free. You know, he's yoink him out of trouble. Maybe you can allow him to play that much more aggressively. Now, obviously, Lifeweaver has some self-heal on the dash, so that definitely helps a little bit. And again, the big tree giving overhealth rather, to teammates is very powerful. It's also pretty darn hard to kill. That thing
honestly, if he just if he had a little bit of a faster swap between healing and damage, I think you'd actually probably see him like a lot, you know, compared to where he is right now. But that's really the only downside is, you know, just a lot of just kind of like single target healing, which really, I mean, for this comp for the Titans, you're looking at probably trying to keep like Heesang alive a little bit.
Okay, Sig going high ground. Wait, Titans is playing Lifeweaver. We've actually seen some Lifeweaver. Not gonna lie.
I mean, look at the amount of damage he put down on Punk. I mean,
we did not expect to see this, right? But we see the Defiant playing around Kaluge. I mean, Kaluge said, he said he was the best Sigma in the world, and he felt they could play a
okay.
this now and have some flexibility in other roles.
God, Echo is so scary.
Here and the Defiant are trading upwards as they scale in towards this point.
I feel like it's not even really, you know, poke, right? It is kind of like compositions from the past where you're just kind of.
I feel like you can't play Diva into that.
Kind of like
Like, I don't even know what you do. Poor Punk. These comps are so hard on Punk.
Ilari, Baptiste, 76, like Echo, and then even Sigma in the mix, right? Like, I mean, you're seeing these targets of the Titans from a distance go down to like basically no HP.
Sounds like a poke comp to me, big fella. Don't know what to
no,
tell you.
well, the poke, you're just kind of like doing damage over time, passively putting back. This is like they're kind of just like chunking players down, like instantly from range. I mean, it's a little bit different. I mean, look at how many players are like.
Okay, Nano. Echo. Can't do anything with that. Ooh. Kill Hydron then, that's good. Oh, Kaluj is just sleeping.
They'll be able to keep Kaluj up here though, so just gonna wait for Hydron to get back in. The spawn is so close. As a life grip here. Maybe we see Big Tree. Big Tree here, block. Yup.
There it is. Comes down. Kaluj trying to back away. Healing pylon. Overperforming right now for Sir Marchhead.
Almost got all the Titan skins. 6 more to go. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I only have like maybe 10 Overwatch League skins.
That was a little bit of a cheeky play there. Maybe he actually thought that like they can
Okay.
aggressive from like the front side by like where the cart.
But now Toronto has literally all of their ults. Well, they have 3, but they have a lot. They have the important ones.
Right up in the skies and not really able to follow it up.
Not what the Defiant we're looking for there, suffice to say. And once again, it'll be a flanker, but this time high.
So scary.
Back in position, playing from the periphery now, taxing the resources of that defense matrix wherever possible. As attack fires are looming here, he'd love to get Diva out of the picture to try and strike a mortal blow. Instead, the Gravitic Flux is going to catch Heesang. At least Heesang there. Looks like Punk and Fate also in that one here.
Punk so 1 HP. Poor Punk. He keeps like trying to use his bomb to remech and then dying.
Yeah, as this should be a second checkpoint here taken for the Toronto.
What are they gonna have going into third? 5? Like 5 minutes? Oh, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That's tough. That's so tough.
We've seen play flex supports at an extremely high level in the past, can come in, play a new one that does more damage than really any support ever, and then kind of colluge on comfort picks with Hydron on hit scan all the time.
What's the next map type?
Perfect recipe for this team.
Because this is not going well. I gotta be honest, y'all.
Look to disengage from it, but they're giving up space and they're giving Hydra the chance to keep pressuring from this off angle. Tree, big tree, man.
Yeah, but they've already lost Heesang though, so
Heesang.
Here, you know, from the tree as long as you're like inside.
So it's King of the Hill, so control, and then hybrid, and then what?
They're going to be able to keep Punk in the action.
The tree is fallen.
It does slow Toronto down.
Push? No, it's Flashpoint. Oh my god.
I mean, you lost Ultra.
Flashpoint's gonna be a little bit scary too.
Wait this out for a period of time.
I feel like if you're Punk,
Just kind of, I mean,
playing D.Va into this is like,
so
it's painful.
sturdy right on the point. With
But I don't know. I don't think you can play like anything else because everything else just gets like
kind of like moving up constantly.
destroyed.
So,
Maybe just play Sig? I have no idea.
yeah, okay. Barely got it off.
Poor Punk. I said that their last match too. Like, it's just so hard. I have so much sympathy. Our Australian boy. Okay, Nano Blade. We had to use a lot. Okay, bomb. No kill. Oh, Lenny! Sugar-free dead.
Like mobility, he's got some teammates there as well. Where I wonder if he was using the captive stun as like when the blade comes in, is using it like in a defensive manner, right? Like if he kind of connects to the Genji while he's coming in with that blade.
Okay, Flux.
Take him out.
Oh my gosh, Lucas, congratulations.
That's Punk ever attentive, making sure the soldier does not rule the roost from the left side. And Matrix, though, is a scary prospect. Punk's still still able to game his health pool well enough. And here comes Heesang. Look, oh my goodness. Okay, Ultraviolet turns around.
Goodbye, he's saying.
Had a say in that as well.
Nano soon.
Not available. So it looks like the Vancouver
Oh,
bundled up here
what a nade.
towards Sport. It's
Forced copy with that nade.
on the Genji.
Ah,
Can't
no.
do anything but run and hide.
Capping third with time.
Awesome so
A
far.
decent chunk of time is a little bit scary.
Scrimbucks definitely seem to have been true as finish the map here, 1:40. It's a good amount of time. I think they just kind of left the Titans like.
I feel like Crimzo is really underrated and has been for his whole time in the Overwatch League.
As we look ahead,
He's always brought something to every team he's been on and has never been the bottleneck of his team. I agree. Criminally underrated player. Criminally underrated player.
never saw Sigma on Circuit Royal. When it was like you were priced into a poke
But I
competition,
mean,
that was all you did. And that started
what can you do?
out later in the day by dive comps. I mean, we went back to Winston on those maps, and a lot of teams struggled to deal with that particular factor. But if this works here, you know, there are other maps where maybe, you know, mobility isn't your biggest concern, where you can make it work.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he is such a good player. He really is.
The Sigma with the shield, and then obviously the healing pylon, the Baptiste, the immortality field, the kinetic grasp. It's just very difficult to dislodge from some of these areas. And honestly, when you
He also, like, when he was on Houston and Boston, not so much this year, but he was, like, consistently, like, rank 1 on the support leaderboard.
You don't get a real sense of the range.
And I don't think, like, many people talked about that either, but that's an achievement in and of itself.
it's really far.
Yeah. Pretty nice. And again, it's frustrating. We discussed this yesterday. To unravel a defensive position, you need
Especially the last 2 seasons, people have just kind of forgot he's one of the only
impossible
Overwatch League level flex supports left from the West. No, I agree.
barking up another tree.
He's also one of the longest players that's been in Overwatch League. Like, that's not from season 1. Like, this is his 4th year. There's not a lot of players that can say that, like, they're on their 4th or 5th year.
I just don't know who exactly you're running down with this.
Overwatch esports, like, people are kind of in and out. It's kind of crazy.
Play from behind the point. That got disrupted though because Hydron pushes up on the right-hand side and starts poking. All of a sudden, Vancouver say, "Oh, we split ourselves up, and now we're getting pressured." So now they had to pull Sugarfree and Faith back into position and try for something else.
Hydron's been doing a nice job just changing locations to just try and get some damage.
Oh my god, he almost got the mega. That was kind of scary. Absolute veteran? Agreed.
Nothing you could do about that as Sugarfree went for the chase.
I mean, you know, on, like, Team Canada, he's, like, commander-in-chief, like, Mr. Canada. Because he's basically playing with a bunch of, like, rookies. Like, the only person who is also
Just throws it out of Sugarfree. No
Overwatch League is Cal
Yeah, and if you're the Defiant,
and
just really trying to get these kills on
Seeker.
Like, you can get rid of Crimzo, this whole comp falls
That's
apart,
it.
right?
And they're newer to Overwatch League, like Seeker last year and Cal this year.
Punk has to
So,
turn up towards the
like,
sky to get rid of
depending on what meta is and depending on what Crimzo decides to do, Cal might not get playtime because, you know, double flex. So,
give up this high ground and drop low. That can't
esports right now is in flux, to be honest. I mean,
situation, but he gets brought down as well.
yes,
Sugarfree
but
makes beeline for the back line. And Sir Martin
I don't know. There's some things I probably can't say.
Yeah, as they kind of catch Ultraviolet out by that bridge. And
We'll
then
see.
Run him down. That is kind of the kill that they absolutely need. And
The Titans team has a really good mix of vets and
I think,
rookies.
maybe Spectre plays a little bit closer. I actually
Yeah.
play the Torbjorn. Like, hey, if you're gonna try and
Sugarfree is technically a rookie,
there next to him, you know, with that turret, right?
but I mean, like, he's been playing since he's like 13, 14, right?
strategy
In like contenders.
has been trying
And then he took a break and went to like Val for a bit. So
to, but if a turret's around a corner,
technically he's a rookie, but I wouldn't consider him one. He's saying definitely.
the river gun is a scary thing to face off against. Hydron's playing so safely here. He's well and truly out of the fight.
Okay, we got some momentum.
paying off, really.
We're snowballing a little.
He's flying, so by the time he gets there with the speed boost and you know how fast this comp from the Titans is moving, he's just not in a position to do anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Faith 2K. Little 2K. Cute. We love support 2Ks.
See him standing. It's just not a position that you can interact in at at all, even if you are playing like a mid to long range hit scan DPS.
They misgender Cal, Enion, and Halo a lot. I mean, I think Eddie's only played like one match, right? But yeah, that's a problem, and it's not even like just like limited to Overwatch League. It's like I think people are trying to do a lot better about it in like tier 3, tier 2 tournaments, but it definitely like has been an issue. I like when I played, I like messaged some casters after the game and after I had been like misgendered on broadcast, and I was like, can you guys like use they or she or something, like especially if you don't know. But even though like my in-game name is like super feminine, I just kept getting called he. But like I don't know, they use exclusively they them for Annie. Yeah, that's rough. I guess like the thought process there is like if you don't want to like mess up and say like he, like they is an okay neutral, but like if you're somebody who's not okay with like they, then it can be like really upsetting. So I get it. It's tough.
He thought that he was going to go in line of sight of his Lucio right in the staircases. Faith will now play the breaks. It tells you that maybe
yeah, it's unfortunate. I think what was going on with NYXL, from what I heard, there was a lot of like internal issues. But I honestly didn't really know much about the actual main team.
Yeah, I mean, you can maybe play on the card a little bit more.
I didn't know details either.
Yeah, I mean, how are you getting this brig in that position? Maybe it's even to just protect the backline a little bit more.
Yeah, play around your D.Va as much as you can, I suppose. There's just no free Inspire procs, really. It's not like Kaluge himself is playing D.Va, because that's a decent spot to be in there. Visor.
Honestly, the separation between like NYXL and NYXL Acad was pretty big. I mean, like Amir did come in sometimes to like help, which was nice. But that's pretty much like the only interaction aside from like the manager and stuff.
Yeah, and I like, you know, Hydron just constantly taking these off angles on the 76, right? Forcing somebody to pay attention, turn, just...
Oh my gosh, we might cap with time. That's a miracle. I don't want to jinx it though. But Toronto doesn't have any ults, and we're coming up on Blade. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god, get him. They ate him. Did NEM play for NYXL Acad before she joined Contenders? No. Also, NYXL Acad was technically Contenders. Also, hi Ross, welcome in. No, NEM played for Wisp in Contenders. And then before that, I'm not sure. She's been around a while. I think she's 19 now. I've known about her since she's like 16. She's also improving a lot now that she's on NYXL. Like, even though she's not getting playtime necessarily, I don't know about like in I don't know about like in scrims if they're letting her play or not, or if they're just exclusively playing their like starters, but I do know that she's like consistently getting like top 10 and like doing really well in ranked. Okay, we have time. Winnable. Winnable.
You'll add some time here to the Defiant. Almost 2 minutes on the clock, but I know they finally got that rally at the end, but I don't feel like the brig was the answer there.
Well, I guess I'm just trying to understand the value prop.
Rocket is so scary good.
Obviously, the rally is a pretty key defensive ultimate.
Rocket is so good. You know, Rocket was in Contenders with like a 4200 peak in Overwatch 1, which is like unheard of. Like, it used to be in like Overwatch League or Contenders, you had to be like you would get scouted from ladder or like ranked. So like people would be like looking at like top 10, like that's how Crimzo got scouted originally for his first team before Envy, was they went and saw him top 10. I think he was like ranked like 7 or something. And they're like, "Oh, I've never heard of this guy. Let's give him a trial." So it's crazy that like Rocket was so good like in scrims that people like gave him a chance to trial him, even though he was like a 4200 peak player. Like, that's unheard of. What about Chopper? I don't know about Chopper.
See, now the Titans, they'll actually come out with that same comp they had at the start.
Yeah, he is very good on Tracer.
Way more kills than the Defiant, so they're definitely trying to start many of these fights. And Sugar Free is 13 and 5.
Okay, Sugar Free so low. Oh my god, Punk got blown up. Oh, that is tough. Because not only does he like lose mech and like have to respawn, but him losing mech means Crimza doesn't get all of those heals, which means they're gonna build Nano a lot slower, right? Like, you have to think of it's like it's dead damage for the Titans. That's hard. That's tough. Cause like we could be closing Nano now if he had lived. Ah, Sir Machin! Killing so many. Dang. Okay. Drawable. Drawable. What is map 6? If they draw. What is it? Is it Cough?
Playing it at the moment for the Defiant is like Hydron and Sir Majed kind of like go off, you know, maybe on a little bit of off angles, right? They have the healing pylon, and those two players, you know, with the Alari and the 76 put down so much damage that you're like forced to turn and respond. But you can't just kind of like completely ignore the Sigma, right, who can stun, and then the Echo on the opposite side. So it really sets up these interesting, like,
yeah, I don't know. From my experience, Lucas, a lot of like neurodiverse talent are already like playing and competing in like tier 2 and even like Overwatch League. So I don't know if there's like, I don't know. It's definitely a good idea though for people who aren't already at that level. Because, like, I will say, like, Overwatch League players and, like, Overwatch players, lots of them have ADHD. Because, like, to sit and grind, like, rank, like, 12 hours a day, I do it in spurts. I literally have, like, hyperfixations where all I can think about is ranked. And, like, I'll be laying in bed, and I'll be like, I have to sleep. But I just want to be up, like, playing ranked right now. And then, like, I'll fixate on something else, like Minecraft or, like Baldur's Gate recently when it came out. And then I'll burn myself out, and then I'll be like, ranked. Let's go. Back to ranked. So, but it's, like, not the same for, like, the people playing in Calling All Heroes. Where, like, they already exist in, like, Overwatch League and, like, Tier 2, you know what I mean? So that's why, like, there's a space for them to, like, get to that level. Because I think a lot of, like, Overwatch League players and, like, Tier 2 talent would relate to, like, ADHD and, like autism and stuff like that. Definitely. And, like anxiety and, like, depression and stuff like that. I feel like so many people would relate, but... Oh, no! Oh my god.
With the sprint is able to just get out of the way so fast, right? You just kind of like roll.
Yeah, I do too. I definitely think you'd have to approach it from like developing talent POV. Because if you think about it, there's like 3 women who have ever been Overwatch League. And then like 5 in contenders. Versus like the hundreds of like other you know, men players. So it's just crazy to think about. Like, if you actually think about the numbers, it's crazy.
putting down so much damage with the Defiant with an opportunity.
There's also a lot of tournaments, Lucas, that go into supporting like mental health, like charities and stuff like that, which I know isn't exactly the same thing, but it would be cool to like see side by side. Wait, they're doing a watch party right now? Oh no, they're gonna have the watch party buff. They're gonna have the watch party buff. Okay. 4-minute break. Okay. You guys know what that means? That means we are giving away some codes here. All right. So for our first 2 codes coming up, we're gonna do a random number generator between 1 and 100. Person who gets the closest, you will get 2 codes. You have to message me on Discord or Twitter DMs. And then second closest will also get 2 codes, okay? So, no, I remember, Lucas. I remembered this whole time. All right, I have my number. Chat, go ahead and put your guesses in. The 2 closest will be getting 2 Overwatch League code tokens each. What is up, Maki? So post your numbers 1 to 100. And we'll try to get you guys some codes. Yeah, that's close, Maki. I think you'll be really close with that one. No, I'm kidding. Dang, 48 and 46, they're close to each other. Cutting out the competition. All right, I'll give you guys a minute. And remember, when you win, you must message me on Twitter or Discord to receive your codes. Hello, Genesis. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Chill day, getting to watch the Titans play. All right, last call for numbers 1 to 100. My number has already been selected. Okay. Let's see. My number was 67. All right. So let's see. 70 is definitely in. So Ross, congratulations. You're our first winner. And then looks like Lucas. Lucas, you are our... Wait, let me see. 67. Yeah, I believe it's Lucas. Wait, am I wrong? Guys, I really suck at math. Yeah. Am I enjoying streaming? I am enjoying streaming. Okay, so if you guys want to add me on Discord, my tag is just Aramori. Just all underscore. I'll type it for you guys. And then my Twitter @ is just Aramori underscore OW. So if you want to message me on either of those, go ahead and message me. And then we have, how many more codes do we have? We'll be having at least 3 more double codes to give away. So stay tuned. Next break. Hopefully we don't get 3-0'd so we can keep going.
I also think it's just that the Defiant look really good in this current meta.
But yeah, I enjoy streaming. I like getting to hang out and talk to people. I like being social. All right.
A rough series that they've already gone through, and potentially to make their comeback are gonna have to go through with their comeback potentially starting here on New Junk City.
Of course, we've seen this map a few times. Saw it yesterday on a couple of occasions. We even see Sombra get mixed in by some teams, arguably for the mobility. As again, under cloak, she has that movement speed increase, allows her to get back to the fight just that bit quicker. That mobility that doesn't require Lucio to shuttle you from place to place might be pretty desirable. It might force some decisions when it comes to composition building.
Okay, I will send them after this map.
The Toronto Defiant, I'll be shocked. I mean, they come out with this composition, it's all good, but it's not that far.
I dropped my phone.
Getting from point to point and keeping everybody, you know, grouped together as they travel might be hard to do without Lucio.
Yeah, and
There you
I'm
go.
curious if both teams here, I know, come out without Lucio's. Lucio's been really all the time, it seems like, at least in the Flashpoint games that we've seen. Specifically, Surabasa, maybe, you know, with the layout of New Junk City, it's a little bit different, but it will be the Titans running the Lucio. The Defiant just don't care, right? They believe this comp is so good that they will win out in these fights against this Lucio composition every single time.
I mean, again, it doesn't matter for the first point as we head to Arena because, I mean, there's a countdown anyway. So they can get in position and try and make use of the strengths of their composition that may not include mobility.
Okay, let me know if any of these codes don't work, and we'll get that fixed, okay? And then I have 4 more codes to give away after this.
Like the amount of damage that he's able to put down and then also do it safely, right? You're not going to like turn with the Lucio and speed all the way out towards the 76. He's going to get out in time. So it'll be the Defiant taking that point first. Hydron able to just make it out with his life. Oh.
Yep. Dunzo. Nicely done there.
Dunzo as well. Yeah. Nice play.
Okay.
Now just trying to take stock of the situation.
Okay, Flashpoint time. Titans is playing their counter comp.
Regroup to get to the point, but they can do so without having to worry about Soldier for the next few seconds at least. So how do they make use of that? Punk is beelining. He is headed straight for them there. I think Outburst got used pretty early on a sleep dart, maybe.
Wait, is this Genesis person a bot? Do we have a bot in chat? Oh my god, they're a bot! That's so crazy.
Does pick up 1 here, so you know, maybe you can actually just kind of like linger around a little bit, wait for the spawners to come on through.
Aw, baby's first YouTube streaming bot.
He's gonna take this long flank. I wonder if he can like make a play for Heesang here, right? Like
he's a problem.
Sometimes you want to get some of these players off spawn, yeah.
Constant pressure.
Okay. Titans should have like a better ult cycle here.
Playing from a little bit of an off angle here as he rejoins the rest of his team. Toronto move into position to try and flip the point back. Should they do so?
Okay, Visor.
It's gonna be attack fires from Heesang to try and break through this, but all he gets from his trouble so far is a healing pile.
Everybody just runs away.
But he's just ratting. He's just running off. Captive Sun for Sir Margin, Ultraviolet.
Oh, he's so one.
Margin has to back away after deploying it.
Do we have moderators? Probably not. I would assume the Titans staff are busy doing other things today.
Just got bubbled and then he just got pressured out. So not gonna get anything with that. Is Hydron insert Majid still alive here? Just kind of
They're busy bees.
If they know.
Oh, please cap.
No, I think they're just taking a
Please,
long
please
route.
cap.
I mean, there's no way you give this up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get a touch.
Yes. Okay, so something about this like Zarya, Genji, Soldier, Ana Lucio comp is the ult cycles are so good. And here's the thing too. When you're playing Zarya into an Orisa, the Orisa has to play very conservatively, right? Because if she pops her gold early, she doesn't really have anything to stop Zarya damage, right? Zarya just kind of lasers her through everything that's there. Like Zarya doesn't care about Orisa spin or whatever. The ult cycle is so good for Titans too. Grab? Solo grab the Torb? I respect it. Ooh, no. Oh no, the grab doesn't get anything. But Toronto did use too. Bought the Lucio Titan skin, thanks. Congratulations.
How many kills it gets, but able to get 2 big kills. The Titans get 11% on the point, not a ton, but now the Defiant can get set up.
Again, Elusive means you get
So Nano Genji? Nano Bubble Genji maybe here? Yep. Ooh, Sugar Free! Let's go! Wait, Hydron killed Heesang. What the gap? And Crimzo, what the gap?
Hydron got the exit there on Crimzo and got a kill prior to that. He got away with absolute murder.
It's still fine though, because we have point control. And Blade and Visor coming. Wait, he is so far.
I mean, if they knew, right, you'd get another fight before he got back, or as he's getting back.
No Ana. No Ana.
Takes one to the belly. The javelin sends him flying backwards. Punk there is noted at low health.
Oh my god, Ana back. Okay.
Safe spot to deploy that healing turret as well.
Sugar Free is so good. I was talking to my Calling All Heroes team about this composition because I think the Zarya is very interesting, and I think they're the only team to be running it right now, based off of what I've heard, like, scrim-wise. And I was talking to my team about how Lenny is playing Genji, right? And they were like, oh, why wouldn't they put Heesang on Genji? And I'm like, listen. Their whole thing with putting Heesang on Soldier is he doesn't, speak the best English, so there's like a bit of a communication barrier there. And they need Genji to like talk about bubbles and engages and like things like that. So they just like let Heesang run around and just kind of do his own thing, which they don't really need to. They don't need like crazy comms. They just need to know what he's shooting and what's low, right? And then. So they just let Heesang run around, and then that's why Sugar Free's on Genji. It's comeback time! What's the next map type after this? Is it push? I'm so nervous. Hello, Sifs. Welcome in. Nano Blade! Oh, it's so good. It's so scary. He only knows Overwatch English, right? And I feel like when you're playing Genji, you have to say a little bit more like, I want to go when they're coming in here. I need bubble. Bubble me after this. Like, it's hard. And apparently he misses like a lot of like the complex fight plans. So having him just be on Soldier and like just be able to kind of do his own thing just like benefits them more. Window? My goodness. Oh. I don't like the fact that we use beat and died. But they use 3. They use 3.
So yes, the Defiant do have themselves a foothold, but they spend heavy for us.
And the Matrix as well.
Yep.
Okay. We have Grav. We have Visor. It's winnable.
They're gonna have their Visor. We'll see if Heesang can kind of like find a little bit of an off angle, but
do Titans have a translator? They do not. Faith is acting as a bit of a translator for Heesang. As far as I know. Whoa! Just running around. Oh, I didn't get to see the. I didn't get to see the grab. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's not like I think Heesang is a little bit more of like a quiet person, so I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
For a long time, but they're out of healers here. It's still enough of a window for Spectre to find a kill on Heesang here. Kalu's trying to stay alive, but again, no healing whatsoever. Eventually, the Titans flip it back.
You also have to kind of like think like too, like Titans never anticipated, I think, having like a fully Korean player like that doesn't really speak English, because think about like what happened earlier this season, right?
That's about it. Getting close now. The Defiant.
I mean, honestly,
Fight to stay alive in the map. Behind on this time, taking a less aggressive flank angle because he anticipates the push, and it comes.
he's fine. Yeah, he's good.
Nice little long range.
Oh my god, he just got one shot by the javelin.
One fell swoop.
Yeah, is maybe Punk kind of like thought there was some more healing there because he ends up getting just blowing up pretty fast there. You know, with Kaluj and Hydron coming around the corner, so the Defiant they stays in it. So you do have the Titans. They end up holding on to some of those ultimates. I think it's probably a better decision, right? You know, imagine if they would have ended up using Blade or let's say they get a grab, the fight extends, and now you come into this without anything. I mean, they'd be in a much tougher spot.
Captive Sun to start the fight. Martin maybe just fancies the mobility here. Crimzo would be able to run away if he tried.
Oh,
There it's going to be Kaluj combining with the Terror Surge.
trade though.
Support so as elsewhere. Sugarfree was able to
Okay.
out of his team formation.
Okay.
He's low. It's a very charged up Zaire from Punk who just stays alive. And
Oh
that's enough.
my god. That was so scrappy. But it's so good that we capped. Oh my god.
Long enough, right? I mean, he's able to get some big damage out towards the end. Bubbles trying to protect everybody's faith is going to go back, escort him in, where the Titans now, Mitch, I think have a big advantage. Tack visor, grab, sound barrier here. Should be a sick combination that they're able to use.
So the grab
Captain Canada, but he's from the USA.
clogged up the choke and provided a win condition.
really bringing that USA power
Sugarfree gets the bubble.
to the Canadian match.
A good discipline here for the Defiant, but the sound barrier definitely
Where are we visoring?
for the Titans. Hydron comes in for the flank with a tactical visor, but
Holy ults.
fighting.
Wait, did we Ajax? We Ajax!
Pushes up, but Spectre is awful low. He's saying gets a nano here, going with attack, but again, most of the shots being cut down by the javelin spin. Kalush will finish the job here as the Titans are going to have to give
We AJ'd! And then we invested nanovisor.
Just a little bit of a drive-by as Toronto able to flip it in the end. So
No way we AJ'd.
still walking their way back to the point here for the Defiant. You're gonna have the Sam.
If we didn't Ajax.
I know who's hit some big biotic grenades. Go over to the Kiriko here. Just wants to try and play a little bit more aggressive.
Kiriko.
Squad, a little bit more mobility.
I guess he thinks they can't win off ults and they just want to go in.
Sun to speak himself even to some degree. Hydron though gets the drop on
Oh, maybe, yeah, Suzu the Alari ult.
He's saying no.
Oh, no! Okay, trade though.
Time, that's all he can do. Martin here with the exact captive Sun we just mentioned. Crimzo gets brought down by Hydron though. And the Defiant retain control. They want to push this to a fifth flashpoint.
Do you try and fight this year if you're the Titans? I mean, they're gonna get up probably 85 by the time you get back. Do you try and fight this with Blade? You have two bubbles.
Save Blade for next. Oh my gosh, it's so scrappy.
No reason not to. I think there's
It's so scrappy.
booms you there. You can play more
Oh my god, they're going.
otherwise would without the nano.
Oh my god.
Before the immortality field is time to even deploy.
Terror Surge.
Oh, heal the Genji.
Terror Surge doesn't pay off.
Okay, okay.
Spectre comes
May?
in block.
Kill the May?
Seen awaiting him as the rest of the team are brought to their knees.
Oh my god, it's so scary being a Genji player. Yes!
The rest of the percent
Oh my god, I didn't think they could like touch that, let alone win.
Gonna be able to get back.
Oh my god, okay.
too quick.
2-1.
And there it is, staying alive in the series.
2-1.
Vancouver Titans turn up the heat.
2-1.
New Drug City.
The point ticks up so fast, in Flashpoint that you win that fight. There's not even an opportunity. I mean, to even make an attempt to kind of get.
All right.
It's really just if Hydron can be able to live through that, and I think they made the right call.
We're back in intermission.
Try and fight this again. They have
Lenny is so good.
the Zarya,
Sugar free?
double-
Crazy. By the way, do you guys like my makeup today?
The spear spin to try and catch up to the Genji, and then the Terror Surge to lock
I worked
in.
very hard on it. I'm honestly becoming a fan of like drawing like these little things on.
Surge knocked you up initially.
I want like a white eyeliner so I can do like white
That effect at all. So
um
yank Sugar
little thingies or like different colors at least.
reset from
All right.
slashing ultraviolet with the blade.
Oops.
From there on out, he's free.
Go ahead and start getting your numbers 1 to 100 put into chat. I have mine. Okay. Let me... Hold on here. How am I going to do this? Yeah, go ahead and get your numbers 1 to 100 put into chat. So I think we have 2 winners and then we're out of codes. 2 winners. And all for my statistics nerds here, okay, the last number was 67 or 65. So if 60, late 60s something, I think it's 65 or 67. So if that impacts your decision on where you're going at all. Why not go for 2? Exactly. All right, I'll give you guys 30 more seconds to go ahead and put some numbers in. Potentially reverse sweep time. Yeah, it could be so good. The potential is there. All right. All right. So my number is 19. So congratulations to Ross again and Yin Darker. Congratulations. Reminder to go ahead and add me on Discord or message me on Twitter. Okay. Discord is just Aramori, and then Twitter is Aramori_OW. So whatever you're more comfortable with, if you don't want me to have access to your personal Discord, I understand, okay? You can go ahead and message me on Twitter, or vice versa. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Yeah, you might have been the furthest this time. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Twitter, but you have a different nickname. Is that okay? Yeah, absolutely. Just message me and say, hey, I won the giveaway or whatever. Yeah, of course, and congrats to those who grabbed them. And we're back. Just in time.
An opportunity for the Vancouver Titans to sneak their way back into the series. But instead they break down the front door and do it their way.
I need Twitter.
Lenny time was all of the time.
Lenny time was all the time.
Over much of this series, hits a new level on this particular map, and your boy Sugar Free getting close to deadlift territory with his performance on New Junk City.
I mean, you're able to get a lot of value with the blades, right? I mean, 6 kills with the Dragon Blade, but you know they have no support ultimates, right? So nothing for survivability when you're playing like Captive Sun with
Yin, can you let me know your Twitter at?
You get rid of that immortality field, it's gone. I mean, these are easy kills for Sugar Free to clean up.
And even when we saw the Titans switch off the Ana, they still had the bubbles to throw over on the Genji and say, hey, we don't really need...
Oop, buffering.
Just go in. They have no support ultimates to they can't like beat in response to it. Can't even nano the target that's getting bladed. They don't have that. They just have the immortality field, which is pretty easy to cut through here. Sugar Free also, like, New Junk City has so much high ground.
So Ross, did you win before?
Across the flashpoints on the map, but Sugar Free, all of them, he's able to navigate quite expertly.
You did. Okay. I sent you the codes.
Whereas Hydron, by contrast, right, is often playing flanking, playing conservative, peeking from wide angles and trying to put pressure down. Sugarfree gets in there and finishes the job that Heesang starts.
Well, I think it was also a little bit of a difference in that, you know, you have Heesang playing the 76 there. So like Hydron in some of these maps, right, he's been able to take these off angles and you haven't really been able to kind of make anything like you haven't been able to run him down, right? So in this type of scenario, though, Heesang is playing the 76 and is able to, you know, make plays for him, right? Just kind of like run him down, you know, put some pressure from the opposite side. So you have a little bit of a counter there, which allows Sugarfree to run free.
And I thought it was interesting seeing what Spectre playing with the Mei a lot of the time. Like, our question was, all right, so if Hydron is doing this poke damage, putting this pressure down, then what's the other end of that sort of combination? Who's finishing off these kills? And Hydron quite often was, you know, caught up in these long...
Alright, sending the codes over to you now, Ian. I gotcha.
Most of the fight.
And of course, as always, let me know if there's any issue with the codes. Hold on. I don't know why it's sent like that. This. And this.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking a little bit during the break, like what are they possibly going to play? Right? If you're talking about the Defiant, like we've seen them kind of play,
yeah, of course.
The Sigma-based compositions. You're wondering if they
thanks for playing.
end up seeing like Diva-based stuff here.
Oh no, they're on the Toronto map. Wait, Toronto might get like a buff. They have the watch party buff and their map buff. Put on my glasses. I'm stressed. They're like dirty. Why?
I mean, the Sigma did look good, right? I think if they decide to obviously run the Sigma, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Canada showdown on Canada in Canada, for real. With Canadian players.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they
wait, who else is Canadian besides Crimzo?
Kind of just has like a little bit of like an overall kit, right? You can just...
I think Crimzo might be the only Canadian player in the lobby.
More survivability with grass.
Out of the two Canadian teams.
So, I mean, there's probably, you know, an argument to be made that like there's never really a bad time to have Sigma, right?
There you go.
Hydron is, and this is like nice, right? It must be a Toronto Defiant DPS thing. He was like the most prolific flanker I've ever seen. Hydron, though, is really challenging that title. But here he doesn't complete the kill. What does he do? He fakes, he feigns that he's backing away. Then he opts to take a different angle.
Your frames are so cool. Yeah, I love the clear frames.
Now Hydron is nowhere to answer him. I mean, what is going on?
Okay, melted.
I mean, there's just...
Hydron is crazy.
Right? I mean, just taking these off angles. It's what he's trying to do on Flashpoint. It just wasn't working as well, right?
Hydron has been around the scene a long time, too, in terms of Overwatch.
Try and send some people to deal with him, but Sugarfree was already so low on health. Yes, he gets a bubble from Punk, but that's not enough to keep him alive. Hydron planted his feet, threw down the biotic field, and finished the job. So we have a Winston switch here for Punk.
Yeah, so the Winston, I think, obviously you can get past the Sigma, right? Just to get a little bit more to the backline. And that's something what you need to do. You need to, that's where, you know, Heesang did a nice job. It wasn't necessarily like punishing Hydron the last map, but just putting enough pressure to just kind of keep him out of those fights. If you're Sugarfree and you find him alone, you need to take those fights.
Sugarfree again, looking to pressure individuals. This time it's Ultraviolet getting a lot of attention.
Glasses fashion is wild. It changes so much. It really does. Like, my boyfriend was talking about how, like, he potentially wanted clear frames, but the thing is, with, like, how his, like, face shape is, he needs something to, like, frame his face, whereas, like, I kind of have, like, the dark hair, the dark, like, eyes and eyebrows, so I don't really need something to, like, frame my face. I do have, like, dark glasses, too, which I'll wear sometimes, but I like the clear frames a lot. Yeah, I still like the gold ones. Okay, okay. Nano Blade. The Winston swap is interesting. That's what I was saying. I would potentially look to do on like Numbani. Because I just feel like into Sig, Diva just doesn't have like the staying power that Winston does with Bubble, and like you have to go in. So like, why not just play? Because if you just sit around as Diva, you're gonna lose the poke war, right? To Sig. So if you have to go in and you need more staying power, then just play Winston. But I don't know. Maybe he knows something I don't. Like maybe just like whatever they were playing, just like poops on Winston. Like I don't know. It's wild how Soldier is just being played in place of Tracer. Yeah, Soldier's so good.
That's because Spectra deploys a blizzard there and makes it impossible for Punk to escape.
He just kind of threw it basically at Punk as he was just jumping into the back line.
I mean, Tracer is still played in a lot of like escort maps still. Tracer's just so good at putting her hands on the payload. Yeah. Beat. Visor. Ah, Punk! Okay, Nano. Who we Nano? Sugar Free! He was so won! What happened? Yeah, Torb is so good. Torb is like he went from being like a throw pig to being like good, like really good. He just denies Tracer.
Where Spectra actually goes from May over to the Torb, so I think the Torb's the better pick.
Martin repositioning here, hoping for a high ground. Captive Sun play. The connection is good, but the follow-up, that's a big part of that ultimate being powerful.
Oh!
Get back up on that high ground and Punk just
he messed up his jump. I feel like Iari like shift is sometimes like not very consistent. So
Yeah, I mean, they get rid of Punk and then also an Matrix comes down and he's saying
her jumpy jump.
I think Spectra on the Torb just gives the backline a little bit more safety. Like using like the Torb turret, it's like some kind of big defensive ultimate, but the Torb turret there putting down some damage with the 76. Also, you know, Torb getting the extra health, you know, the faster fire rate can put down damage pretty quickly. Make it difficult for the Genji to get anything big going on.
Oh, this is so tough.
off the Lucio to the brick once more. Maybe because they feel like they're having to play defensively here, but Punk needs to be careful. He's saying can't get out of
Rig.
and there was enough damage in the air for Crimson.
I don't know. You don't get as much height if you hold down a movement key. Interesting. I've noticed that. I just hold space and I just go boop. Just straight up.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't love it on Numbani. I think also we didn't really love it here as well. As
the brick is interesting to me.
But against who, right? Like nobody's really diving Crimzo, right?
Like at the point of like you have to play brick, I feel like why not just play DAR?
Yeah, this is just.
Yeah, I mean, and what Hydra can do now is he can just shoot at Faith constantly, force Faith to lose shield. I mean, there's other targets you could definitely, you know, maybe select priority, but it's very difficult for Brick to do much.
This is grim. I know if we make it to map 5, we can do it. We just have to make it. Okay, but they're sneaking the bot.
The bot's the other way. I mean, it's so far. The other distance is Hydron. I mean, you're gonna have to try and hightail it out of there.
I guess the thought is like with Brig is they're going in and they're brawling, right? Like Sugar Free's going in, Punk's going in, so Faith can like get into. I don't know. And like it's easier to like pocket your Genji with Brig. Okay. Let's go, Lenny. Jeez. He's saying didn't let him get the 5K. He's saying off the team. Never deny a man his 5K.
45 meters to tie this game up. Where now the Defiant, they can kind of play the way that they're good at, right? They can play a little bit more defensive.
Ah, Flex is so scary. It's such a big Flex. Oh, Faith lives. Okay, back to Lucio. Interesting. The Lenny highlight reel is gonna be nuts. Yeah, he definitely has a shot at like Rookie of the Year. He's so good. It's so winnable. We only have to win like 2 more fights in a row. Crimzo dying is really bad. It makes it really hard to like steamroll these fights when your Ana's not here in setup. We'll get checkpoint though. So we're butt scratching. We're scratching the butt. But we have no Ana. That's okay. We don't have to do anything right now. We can just chill. Nano here. Nano monkey. Guys, I'm so stressed. Guys, I'm so stressed. Oh, Nano Genji? Build Blade? Okay, that makes sense. He's stepping. Yo. He was standing on the Torbolt. That's why he had to dash like that. That's why he had to dash like that. He landed on the Torbolt and he didn't know. Okay. Blade, beat Blade. Beat Blade coming. Beat Blade. Don't never give up. Never back down, never what? Beat Blade. Beat Blade. Beat Blade. Yes! Yes! Go into the little room. Yes! Oh my god. Beat up their soldier. Beat up their soldier. Ah, they're gonna have soldier. They're gonna have visor, flux. I'm so stressed. Y'all, you don't know how stressed I am right now. I'm gonna cry. Please. Yes. Okay. Okay. Chill and live. Chill and live. No, it's so bad. It's so bad right now. They need a miracle. No. 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 Dang. Think about like if they had like Drew Anubani or like oh man. That Sugar Free like landing on the Torbolt is so unfortunate. Oh, I feel so bad for the boys. Spectra, vote me for Rookie of the Year. Aw, tough. GG. GG. So, alright. 3-1. It's not terrible. That's a very close match for them. They beat them in play-ins? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, what's next for Titans? Okay, so I believe we have a watch party coming up on the 2nd. I unfortunately will not be there. I have my own tournament to play in that day. What else? Make sure you guys support, the Vancouver Titans on Twitter. Make sure to give them a follow. They will post when we're doing more co-streams, when their matches go live and such like that. And also, don't forget to go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter as well. My Twitter is on the bottom right of the screen right now, at Aramori_OW. I also stream on Twitch. I am also on TikTok at Aramori_OW. So make sure you guys, join. If you like hanging out with me, we do lots of hangouts. Yeah, and so you guys can follow me there to find out when I go live and be updated for when we do these co-streams and such. Okay. And with that, a heartbreaking loss, I leave. Okay.